Hello and welcome, hope you're all doing well. So this is actually a video filmed back in March. Basically when we moved up last May, it was late May, there was a lot of fruit trees I wanted to take with us. So some of them were potted, but some of them I'd lifted as bare root. And it wasn't really the best time to do it, it was a bit late. And it started to grow, and I just kind of watched them a bit when I hilled them in. And we're going to be planting them standard back to Eden method. I didn't bother putting this in the video because you can find it, it's all over YouTube, there's loads of videos for it. Basically it's just bark chip and cardboard as a mulch. So long story short, I went to check on what I thought was going to be a couple of hazelnuts. Proper cultivar hazelnuts, cob nuts, filberts. And yeah. Basically all the stuff I'd held in that I thought hadn't made it, has made it, and it's full of buds. Given it's a really windy, exposed coastal site, I'm pretty happy with that. Literally this is the only casualty, all of it's died except for, you can see it resprouting below the graft, and that's it. So I'm just going to go ahead, get this bank cleared. Nothing too fancy going on. We're going to sort this stuff out, get all the horrible stuff like the gate post out, and then the rest we're going to use as a hugel mound. It's pretty good stuff, not all just logs, and a lot of the logs are pretty far along anyway, pretty far rotted. So that's good. Going to get that done, make some space for these trees. We're just going to get them in, and we'll talk a bit about the trees after they're in. So we're going to get it planted. We've got all the skeleton for our woodland garden, all the structure, all the trees. Just need a few more shrubs, and then we're really just hitting the kind of bulbs, herbaceous perennial layer, and maybe some climbers once these are established. It's mostly apples. But anyway, I'll tell you more about them later on. So it might not look like much now. When spring hits, this place is going to fill up nicely. And we'll see what we've got. Quite a few tags are missing. But, you know, I'm really chuffed that all these trees made it. I honestly didn't think a lot of them were. So, the few that we know what we are, we've got a cob nut down here. Filbert, sorry. Kentish cob filbert. Now, filbert, cob nut, they all describe the same thing, a hazelnut. They're just different varieties of them, and it gets quite confusing because a lot of the places in different parts of the UK will call exactly the same plant a filbert or a cob nut. But they're all part of the same plant, you know, they're all hazelnuts. There's a cob nut. Nice green buds waiting to swell. They're all apple trees. Dwarf rootstocks. So this isn't a full-size woodland garden we're planting. It's quite a small space anyway. Yeah. Dwarf rootstocks. A couple that we know what they are. This sops in wine. This little buddy here, that's sops in wine. Oh, they're really good. Really nice crisp cider apple. I quite like to eat them as they are, but they are quite tarty. As in they taste tart, sour. Devonshire Quarrendon. Devonshire Quarrendon. Again, that's a nice one. Nice eating apple. I've never eaten one before in my life, but apparently they have a strawberry flavour, so time will tell on that. We shall find out. And that's about it. I'm going to go through the lists of what I ordered. These trees are 2 years old now. They're all from Victoriana nurseries, or most of them are. The ones that aren't are from a seller on a shop on eBay, Beechwood Trees. They've got their own website, but I got them from eBay, and they seem to have taken well as well. So I'm going to go online. I'm going to find out what varieties I actually have, and then try and cross-reference. Excuse me. Try and cross-reference and see what we've actually got. So that's the plan with them. So we shall find out. There's a husky in the distance doing a runner. Oh! Loki! Come on! Here! Yeah, very selective hearing. You want a biscuit? Here then. Biscuit? Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I'm sorry, I actually don't have a biscuit, Floki. I'll go get you one in the house. Right, I'm going to go get the dog a biscuit. What a shame. So here we have a 2-year-old skirret crown. Forgotten about again. Grew it in a pot from seed 1 year. We moved up. And then stuck it in a raised bed and forgot about it. And there's a pretty good bit of growth on that. You could harvest it now, but we're going to divide it, plan it out for divisions next year, and see what we get with that. So that was another plant that we thought hadn't made it that had. That's always good. So let's get this cleaned up and plant it out. I didn't want to be too rough with it, so we've got this small division here and this larger one here, and we're just going to plant that out. And that'll do us for this year. I literally just wiggled it apart. Again, when it comes to planting it, you don't want to put it in too deep. You want it to be about the original depth that was in before. Even this tiny plantlet here, if you give it a bit of TLC, that'll happily grow away. We'll stick that in there, see what comes of that. It's as simple as that. And just soak it in once and then just leave it to it. Tuck it back in. And there we are. 1 skirret planted. So thanks for watching, and hope everyone's able to stay safe and sane in these times.